For almost 27 years, the Ronald McDonald House of Western Michigan has provided a home away from home for families traveling to Grand Rapids for medical or mental health treatment for their children. About 83% of families helped by Ronald McDonald House are seeking care at Helen Voss Children's Hospital. The two organizations are celebrating a milestone: 10,000 families who have stayed at Ronald McDonald House while their children were in treatment at Helen Voss Children's Hospital. Sherry Schwartzel of Helen Voss Children's Hospital and Marcy Lewis, Executive Director of Ronald McDonald House of Western Michigan, are here to talk about how they work together and how they benefit the community. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sherry Schwartzel. Got it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Good morning, ladies. Okay, now two amazing organizations that we're so thankful to have in West Michigan. Now tell us a little bit, Sherry, about the good work that's happening at the hospital and how you guys really team together.
Well, it's interesting. We've been in the new Children's Hospital building for just a little over 6 years, and we've seen tremendous growth in that time, but we've actually been in the community for 25 plus years, and so very much aligned with Ronald McDonald House. And not unusual for children's hospitals to have really strong partnerships with Ronald McDonald Houses. It makes all the sense in the world. One of the things that's unique to children's hospitals is that they generally come with families, and so while the families are welcome to stay with the children in the children's hospital, there are a number of times that they really need a place outside the hospital to be able to stay, and that's where the Ronald McDonald House comes in as part of our great partnership.
Yeah, now Marcy, you guys offer so much. Tell us a little bit about what all you do offer at Ronald McDonald House, because I think a lot of people think it's a place to sleep, but it's so much more than that.
Absolutely. What we do is we take away all the stressors that you or I would have in our own homes. So we offer a private room with private bath, 3 meals a day, laundry facilities, all the linens and everything, free transportation. Actually, everything we do, we don't charge for. Our families are going through enough stress with dealing with their ill children that we take care of everything that they need, that you or I would need in our own homes, so that they can just focus on the health of their children.
Well, and I think one of the things too that often people don't think about is oftentimes when these families come, they might have a child in the hospital, but they also have other children with them.
Yeah.
And so you guys also offer things to keep them busy as well.
We do. We have partnerships with many of the area attractions like the zoo and the Meyer Gardens and all the museums, the Children's Museum, free passes so they can take their children there. It really is an interesting situation because many of them, they don't plan to come here. I mean, there are some programs like the feeding program or others that they do have sessions that they come to, but it's an emergency. It's a premature birth. It's a child's car accident. It's, you know, things like that that are just so powerful in their lives, and it turns their lives upside down. So this partnership that we have with Spectrum and Helen Voss Children's and all the other area hospitals in Grand Rapids is really so powerful for the families.
Definitely, definitely. Now, obviously 10,000 families, that's a really big milestone.
Yes.
And you guys are just going to keep moving forward. What do you guys kind of have on the horizon for up next?
Well, I mentioned that we've seen dramatic growth since we've been in the Children's Hospital, and we also serve a very large service area. So we see kids from about 70 counties plus, and now we're seeing kids from, you know, kind of across the country and even a few internationally as we continue to grow particular programs. So the partnership continues to be so important for us, and you know, it's the whole reason we have the Children's Hospital in the first place is because of the great community support. And so we look for continued growth, continued partnership, and we certainly hope and appreciate continued support from the community.
And community support, there are ways that we can get involved to help you guys.
Absolutely. I mentioned already we don't charge, and we raise 100% of our operating costs every year. So obviously we're always seeking donations from the community. But we, both Spectrum and the Ronald McDonald House, have volunteer opportunities.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Yeah. So we have in-house volunteer opportunities. We have shuttle drivers.
Okay. So lots of ways to get plugged in depending on your talents.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
For more information on these two wonderful organizations, you can head to the link we put on our website. Just go to WZZM13.com.